How you doing, everyone? This is Aceman X, right here on the Aceman Armageddon channel, and I'm doing a little play of Tetris Ultimate, and at the same time, want to catch up everybody on this channel for future videos and projects coming along. Since there hasn't been much of activity as of late, and all for good reason. Let's see here. Do one of level 15. Do it at level 5. So yeah, pretty much want to give a shout out to everybody that has subscribed to my channel. I want to thank everybody out there. Definitely means a lot. Already going past 700, already past 750, which is a blessing, and I do appreciate it a lot. So as far as videos and projects are concerned, been thinking a lot about doing one specific project, where lately I've been seeing a lot of game room tours and all of that sort, and a window of opportunity is going to be open for me in the form of having my own room done, and most definitely convert it, not so much of a game room, but to do kind of like a man cave type of thing. So that is going to be going on hopefully starting next week. But if for some reason it doesn't happen that way, then it might get postponed maybe later on. I'm not totally sure, since we got so much I got so much going on, kind of like a twist in the wind type of thing. But that's one idea, to have that type of project done within my own room, and I pray to God that I get the chance to make that happen. Other ideas would be doing a little streaming session, of sorts, involving wrestling with pay-per-views and all that stuff, because most obvious, my subscription's building up just pretty much to the fact of wrestling or sports entertainment, or both, maybe getting a lot of noise and such. So a lot of people are reacting to that, and there's been a lot of comments of all the old school stuff that I've uploaded, after a year or two and such. So it is awesome that you guys are leaving your comments and your feelings about the videos that I posted, as far as like the Four Horsemen is concerned, Sting, and talk about other stuff, the NWO, which is one of the groups that I've been hooked on, and also as of late, of course, the Bullet Club, which in my opinion is and always will be the future of wrestling, thanks to the original concept of Finn Balor, who was Prince Devitt in New Japan Pro Wrestling, of course. So those are the ideas that I got coming up that I want to do. Also, as well, as far as Mortal Kombat is concerned, the Combat Con, the second Combat Con, is going to take place this year in the month of September. Of course, unfortunately last year I couldn't get any interviews in because this was a first time thing that Galloping Ghost and all the other actors wanted to try to see, you know, how successful it was. And it was, obviously, for a little bit. Hopefully this year's turnout, you know, Galloping Ghost and all the actors, they get a little bit more fans coming in to be a part of the, you know, meet and greet and autograph session and all the other types of activities that they'll have. Of course, you know, the usual, you know, tournaments that they have every single year and such. But I also had some banked favors as far as interviews are concerned. Got a banked favor from Brian Glynn, who played Shao Kahn from Part 2 and Part 3. As well as recently from the first Combat Con, finally had a chance to meet with John Turk, who played Sub-Zero from Part 3, and all the other masked ninjas from Ultimate 3. So just as long as I get to, you know, give them a little message through Messenger, since I have both of them on Facebook, and just pretty much see if it's possible to do such a thing. And alright, I just killed myself here. Normally I would be practicing almost one day out of the week on Tetris as far as the marathon is concerned. Been up to level 10, 11, but then again, you know, this is not proof enough because I'm more distracted talking here than actually playing the game. So let's see. Doing a 40 line, still on level 5. So yeah, like I was saying, pretty much got a couple of banked favors. You know, getting a chance to talk to Brian Glynn and of course John Turk. I really hope that for this year's Combat Con there will be more people coming in. I mean, the latest rumor that was brought out was Elizabeth Malecki, if that's how you pronounce her name, who was the original Sonya from Part 1. The rumors are that supposedly she was going to make it to this year's Combat Con. We still don't know if it's true. For all I know, it is just a rumor that has been set by Daniel Pesina, and unfortunately we don't even know, I don't even know if it's official or not. But if she if the subject of her is brought up once again, where she does make it to Combat Con this year, then it's going to be a real trip, because, you know, it's a big deal. The original Sonya, you know, who no one has heard from or about in ages, you know, finally shows up at this year's Combat Con. Hopefully that does take place. And I just hope that also as well, you know, we get to see a whole other turnaround for the event, you know, make it more successful than it was the previous year. I really hope that, you know, that that measures up to expectation from the guys of Galloping Ghost and such. So yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as throwing in ideas for how to, you know, trying to give more live color and, you know, make the channel a whole lot better, because I know it's been lacking somewhat. And the only thing that was making noise obviously is the comments from subscribers and people that haven't subscribed but still caught on with the interview videos of the Mortal Kombat actors. Same thing with the the footage of the wrestling stuff that I had of the Four Horsemen and Sting and the NWO and all that such, because you know I'm a fan and that will never die of wrestling. Even though with the product of now, I still watch it, but of course it's not the same than how it used to be, back when the Monday Night Wars were around, and that was one of the best times of wrestling that I've ever got to see in my life. So hopefully, hopefully that changes as far as WWE is concerned, but it's going to be a long time from now until they come up with something big and for ratings to pop up. And on top of that, there's barely any competition, and all they got going right now besides WWE, TNA, which is now GFW, that's something hopefully that gets better within time as far as the product value is concerned. I used to be a TNA fan around 2008 and 9, at the birth of the Main Event Mafia. That's when I started watching TNA full time. But unfortunately, when Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and all these other guys decided to come in and wanted to take TNA to a whole other plateau and wanted to try to see if they can compete with WWE, and unfortunately it was just a big time failure. And then of course later on, when they were gone and TNA tried to copycat storylines of what was going on with WWE, that just made me lose interest immediately. That's my opinion. But hopefully GFW has something interesting that hopefully can make me watch them full time again. And unfortunately, I don't have Pop, but I watch whatever's uploaded on YouTube as far as full episodes, or even these little short videos that GFW comes out with on their own YouTube page, which is kind of stupid. They should just have it like how they used to, the full segment of whichever superstar is involved. But like I said, once again, that's just my opinion. And of course, been following New Japan Pro Wrestling as well, as far as the Bullet Club is concerned, and also following Ring of Honor, since Bullet Club has been expanding, in numerous companies, which is unheard of. But it's a plus, for any wrestling fan that is not from Japan, that is from the US. And of course, shout outs to New Japan recently for the G1 USA tournament that they had. I mean, the card of both nights, it was just stupendous, man. I still can't get over it. I still got those episodes, in my DVR, since I got DirecTV. Hopefully they don't get deleted, but I gotta find a way on how to keep those episodes, because those two shows, Saturday night and Sunday night, were out of this world. Shout outs to Kenny Omega, the new and recent and defending United States champion of New Japan, the leader of the Bullet Club. And I know that they got the G1 Climax tournament going on this week. I gotta catch up to that. I really don't know what the heck is happening there, but I gotta check that out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might as well just catch up to it now, just getting out of this game. So yeah guys, that is it for now. Hopefully I can get these projects running in the upcoming months, especially with the project that I'm gonna have going of trying to rebuild the room that I have, and make it into a personal man cave, which means my brother and I were are sharing the room, but very soon he's gonna have his own space, I'm gonna have my own space, and I'm already thinking of possibilities on how to get this project going, and just try to make it more roomier, more comfortable, and more pleasant than ever, and just go all wild, you know, for this room once it becomes my own. Yeah, we'll see in the upcoming months how all of this is going to come about. There will be an update hopefully soon, and even I might show how the room will look on its final day before starting the renovation. It is a process, so hopefully it all gets done, you know, before this year ends, or even, just to be specific, before summer ends. So got a lot to do, and hopefully it gets done. But once again, guys, I want to thank each and every single one of you out there that has subscribed to my channel. You don't know how much this means to me. It is awesome, you know, and keep on commenting on the videos that you like, you know, whether it be good or bad, you know, it doesn't matter. I only react to what needs to be responded. And you know, from here, this is Aceman X from the Aceman Armageddon channel. I want to thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned, and you know, keep on having your voices heard on YouTube and on this channel and all the other channels that you like. You know, just keep it flowing. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Peace and love, America.